The Palestinian death toll in the Gaza Strip has become one of the most contentious issues in the 8-month war between Israel and Hamas. Nearly every day, the Palestinian Health Ministry releases an updated figure on the number of people killed in the Israeli offensive. As this number has grown, Israel has challenged the figures, especially the numbers of women and children reported dead by an agency that's part of the Hamas government. This number is important because the health ministry does not differentiate between militants and civilians, so the number of women and children killed are widely seen as an indicator of civilian deaths. Now, the AP took a look at 4 detailed lists of the dead released by the ministry over the course of the war, and we came away with 2 main takeaways. The first is that the percentage of women and children among the dead has indeed declined. When the war erupted last October, that number was about 2/3. But in April, the most recent month of data, the number fell below 40%. Yet the Palestinian Health Ministry has never acknowledged this change. Our analysis found that the drop mirrored a shift in Israel's battlefield techniques. At the beginning of the war, Israel relied heavily on airstrikes when it was dropping very powerful bombs across Gaza. But in recent months, it has changed its tactics. It relies much more on limited ground operations and smaller and more precise drone strikes. Experts say that this change on the battlefield would likely result in fewer casualties among women and children. The analysis also found some shortcomings with the ministry's methodology. There are thousands of dead who remain unidentified. In fact, our analysis looked only at those who have been fully identified. The ministry also relies on a number of sources. It collects information from hospital records, but also from families and even local media reports. Some experts say that this raises questions about the reliability of the numbers. Other experts, on the other hand, say that the ministry has done the best job possible in difficult circumstances when hospitals are barely functioning and the health system has virtually collapsed. They also note that Israel has not been able to provide its own set of numbers. As for the health ministry, it is sticking to its claim that 70% of the dead are women and children. It also says that the final death toll will skyrocket. It says that thousands of people remain unaccounted for because they are either missing or buried in the rubble of destroyed buildings.
الله أكبر.
نصيبه
اخوان ارجعوا
والله
ارجع افتح المجال افتح المجال
يا عم نصيبك